guys ready for your headliner tonight? Please, I want you guys to show a big warm welcome for Stewart Huff.
Hello, everybody. Hello. All right, my friends, don't worry about laughing or anything, all right? Don't worry about it. We have AI, we're gonna fix this shit. We don't have to worry about anything. The Commonwealth Sanctuary, this is my favorite club to work. It is my absolute, first of all, let's start here. It's a church, okay? That suits this. Yeah, this is a church. Originally built in 1855, renovated in 1914. Stained glass windows are from 1855, yeah. And churches are great places to do comedy. They're perfect because they're built architecturally for words to go this way, right? That's this entire structure is built for words to go. They are not built for questions to come this way. Yeah. And I also love this club because the owners are friends of mine and they are wonderful people and they did not ruin it when they bought it by cleaning it. You know what I mean? A lot of ignorant people, they'll buy like an old building, they'll go, oh, we're gonna rip it all out. Why the hell would you do? There's dirt and blood on this carpet from 1855. Why you ruin it? You know what I mean? And you ought to see the basement. Oh my God. It's so beautiful. Holy, there are rats down there just going, ha. It is gorgeous. There's just piles and piles of religious shit down there. My God, I love it so much, you know? And I'm a junk connoisseur. I mean, seriously, like 40 years right here. My first memory, this is absolutely true, my first memory, I'm born in Kentucky. My first memory is being at auctions with my dad. And I was this tall and I would look through the horse fence and there'd be some guy going, say, yo, 20, 25, and my dad going, don't you bet on it, don't you bet on it. You know, I love junk so much. Oh, you guys want to see what I found? You want to see? Hold on, look at this. This is my latest. I just bought this. How beautiful is that? Hey, paper mache. You hear it? Hey, someone, we built this, a human, one of us. There's only one of these in the world. Do you know what I mean? Only one. This wasn't made in China and then made to look rustic. This is the only fucking one. Do you know what I mean? It's like Botticelli's Birth of Venus. There's only one. You know, and I don't know who made it. I don't know why they made it. You know what I mean? The only thing I know about this is it makes me very proud of us. Do you know what I mean? This is what I hunt, you know? I do comedy at the night, and during the day, I just hunt junk, you know? Just looking at flea markets and yard sales. I want to make sure that you can see. I want one camera on that the whole time. You know, the last time I was truly happy, I'm talking about from the toes to the brain happy, full body happy. I was in Oklahoma City, saw a piece of plywood leaned up against a tree on the side of the road. Spray painted on it, it said Karen's Indoor Flea Market and Tanning Salon. I didn't even look in the rear view, I just jerked the car. I hit the curb, the Ford Fusion, the Lowmobile, bam, just went right over it. Yeah, I'm driving, I'm hauling dick through the parking lot. And I'm just, Jesus, Karen's Indoor. It did not disappoint. Oh, Karen's Indoor Flea Market. I open the door, that cat piss smell smacks you right in the face. Just, oh. There is a dead possum in here somewhere. And I hope it's reasonably priced. Oh, it's so beautiful, just piles and piles of junk. Nothing organized, nothing displayed interestingly, nothing like that, you know what I mean? From the door, I can see 5 containers collecting water that's dripping from the ceiling. Oh, it's not raining outside. This is amazing. I thought 40 years of hunting junk, and I thought, Karen, you have done it. This is the greatest junk shop in the country. I've hit the apex, you know, I've summited the mountain. It's not gonna everything's downhill from here, you know what I mean? All this, the buckets, the water, the pasta, all this, and tanning. Oh, fucking. It can't get any better than this. It can't. I put the flag in the mountain, I'm done, you know what I mean? I didn't think it could get any better. And then all of a sudden, a man just yelled. He just went, they call me the wolf. It got better. I thought we were done. I didn't think it could get any better. But the wolf is here. They call me the wolf. And he didn't yell it to me. Let's talk about this for a minute. You know, I didn't lock eyes with him and he goes, hey, they call me. He just said it. Just in case any of the rest of us were thinking, I wonder what they call that guy. He just yelled it. They call me the wolf, right? So I turned to look, right? Right? You hear that? Don't you kind of want to take a little, because you want a visual with that verbal, am I right? I don't want to wake up in a Red Roof Inn 9 months from now thinking, I wonder what the wolf looked like. From here to the pine box, whenever I think of the wolf, boom, want to see the wolf, right? And here's exactly what happened. I turned to look and immediately laughed in his face. I didn't mean to. I wasn't trying to be rude, but he wasn't the wolf. Are you with me? You know, someone says they call me the wolf. You kind of have a rough image of what you're going to see when you turn, right? And there's nothing wolfish happening. Not even near it. You know, if he would have yelled, they call me easy prey, it would have been more accurate. I mean, it's a big boy, you know what I mean? It's a big boy and no muscle, all, you know what I mean? Like he yelled it and took a hit of oxygen. That's what we're talking about here. There's nothing, you know what I mean? So I said to him, they call you the wolf? And he goes, yeah. And I went, who is they? Listen to this piece of flea market poetry. I said, who is they? And he goes, well, actually, I call me the wolf. First man I've ever been sexually attracted to. I could spend the rest of my days just hanging with the wolf, just listening to his made-up bullshit. You know what I mean? How is it possible for a human brain to collect evidence? Do you know what I mean? I'm being delicate here. You know what, can I be honest? He's shaped like a colostomy bag full of gravy, all right? Is anybody offended? You know what I mean? There are no fat wolves. Can I just fucking... Obesity is not a problem the wolf kingdom wrestles with. Right? A fat wolf is called a dog. How can he look in the mirror? He sees what I see, right? How can his eyes see exactly what my eyes see? They send messages to the brain and the mouth opens and goes, woof. What the hell happened? Does he have Rain-X on his forehead? You know what I mean? Are facts not getting through? How can millions and millions of human beings in this country just ignore facts? Do you know what I mean? It's not just me, I know it's not. You're out there in your society, in your community, right? And you're the dumbest shit I've ever heard, ever. I'm at a gas pump, you know, a while back, right? And I turn, the guy at the pump next to me, I look at him and he goes, the government is turning the frogs gay. There is no way he passed the driver's test. How can the same brain that believes the government's turning the frogs gay parallel park? That's too intricate of a thing, you know what I mean? Are you all experiencing this? You're just out here at the fast food restaurants. People are just yelling stupid shit. They're not even like whispering it to their friends. They're proud of thinking about juggling causes autism. The hell? The Mayan calendar is divisible by pi during a pink moon, and that is the reason that I am naked in Walgreens. The hell is happening to the Homo sapiens? There is no, you know what? The most interesting exhibit at the zoo is the parking lot. Right? There ain't no reason to go pay to see the other animals. Go to the zoo, sit on the hood of your car, and listen to the humans just walking in. It's the chemtrails. It's the son-bitching chemtrails. I swear, man, they're killing the chupacabras. There's no way you can be this dumb and be any other animal on the planet. That's my favorite line in the whole 60-minute show. And don't worry about it. We're going to pipe in laughter. You know. You can't be this dumb and be any other animals ain't got time to be this dumb. You know what I mean? The dang pangolins, they got shit to do. You know, squirrels aren't in the middle of the road rubbing crystals trying to realign their chakras. You and I built a society where we have plenty of time to be dumber than shit. You know what I mean? Go up to a squirrel when you see one. Go up and go, excuse me, minute of your time. Ask a squirrel, say, do you think NASA faked the moon landing? The squirrel will go, I don't give a shit. I'm this close to death every second of my life. That's the reason squirrels dart around in front of your car, because they're gonna fucking die. They don't give a shit what NASA did. You know, squirrels are like, I got to do 3 things today. Find a nut, bury it, and write my will. It's amazing to me what's happening. You know, I met a guy in Indianapolis who still follows Jim Jones, the cult leader. Let me ask you, is the jury not in on Jimmy? Are we still waiting for some facts to come in before we pick a side? Jim Jones, if you don't remember Jim Jones, he was a cult leader. He killed 900 people in the jungle in South America. He mixed poison up with Kool-Aid, right? And I just learned this. He didn't use real Kool-Aid, Flavor Aid. What an asshole. That is an ad, you know what I mean? And a murderer, in that order. Because I don't mind if you kill me, I really don't, but a little respect, shit. Go top shelf on the Kool-Aid, you know what I mean? 900 people died, their last thought was, this ain't cool. The hell? Do you remember him? Jim Jones? No, you gotta look him up. It's fat. Yeah, I'm talking to you. I won't anymore, I'm sorry. See, that's the reason I love this club. Every club in this country is struggling because people think because of the damn TikTok that they should heckle comics because those idiots are out there posting all those videos. And I talked to one person, she's like, that's so sweet. Yeah, I love it. You ever read about cults and shit? I'm fascinated by it. If you're into human behavior, even as a kid, 12, 13 years old, I'd read about cults and I'd think, how in the hell could you follow some dickhead to the jungle? Do you know what I mean? He ain't good looking. I mean, there's never been a good looking cult leader. Has there? There's no Brad Pitt cult leader. If it was Brad Pitt, I'd be like, all right, he got, 2 million women to follow. Of course he did. Asshole. You know what I mean? They all look, every cult leader looks like a Muppet that's been left in the dryer. Don't they have that look? Like, I got the answers. What? He got 900 people to go to the jungle. Jesus only got 12. It's insane. You know what I mean? I'm fascinated with how in the hell can a human brain that is functioning get into a cult, you know what I mean? It's fascinating. There's no definition of cults, right? We never have a stone cold this is a cult. If this is happening, we don't know. I travel for a living. This is what I do for a living. And I go to small towns, and anytime there's 22 morons in the corn, you know what I mean? Meeting up at midnight, the whole small town is like, is it a cult? We don't know. Holy shit. They're meeting up every midnight. I don't know. Oh my God. It might just be Pokemon. You know, we have to wait for him to kill someone, then we're like, shit, that was a cult. What a shocker. Like, what is there? 50 people in here tonight? I don't know. Let's say we all meet up. We're going to the corn. I already locked the doors. You can't leave. You ain't leaving, so let's all, right? We'll go to the corn, all right? We're all out there in the middle of the corn. You're our leader. There's something about you. You got an aura, you got a thing. I like your necklace, everything about it. He's protecting you, I like that. You got the arm around like this one's mine. I like it. So you're our leader, right? Okay. And we're all out there in the corn. We got brass candlesticks out there. It's midnight, moon shining. You get on a pet. We'll get you a box. You can stand on it, right? Get you a cloak. Get you a nice cloak, match your necklace, you know what I mean? And you stand up and let her go, let her rip, you know what I mean? You'll go, the end is near, right? Because, I mean, you know, no cult in history's ever said, you got plenty of time. Use your brain. No cult in history's ever said, hey, everybody, first meeting, let's start with research. It's always like, the end is near, pass me your panties and your money. Right, so you'll stand up, the end is near. We got candles, we're all out there, you know, she's in a cloak and we're all like, If we did that, that's a cult, right? Candlesticks, that's a cult. So, you know, midnight and of course, if we did it indoors, we're just Catholic. Yeah. That's a hard joke to hate, isn't it? I mean, the Pope could be here and be like, shit. It's just too bullseyed, you know? And I'm not picking on Catholics. I like going to churches, you know what I mean? All over the country, they're all different. Arizona's different than Maine, you know what I mean? Montana's different than Florida. And they all have these different, all of it's made up, you know what I mean? It's art is what it is to me. We made this shit up. It's phenomenal. I used to read when I was a kid about like Aboriginal sun worship ceremonies with the drumming and all this. And I used to think, God, I'd love to go to one. They're still here. They're called the Lutherans. It's still amongst us, you know what I mean? And I go to all these, and I can tell you, you take exactly what's happening inside any church in this country on Sunday. You don't have to embellish it, don't change it, just pick it up, move it to the woods. Fuck. That shit gets real weird real quick. You know, you'd call the cops if you saw it in the woods, right? Yeah, you're out there hiking? Are you kidding me? Hiking? You come upon a big guy with a 3-foot hat and a big gold chain, sprinkling water on a naked baby. The Father and the Son and the Holy Ghost. Cleanse thy soul. All of us would be like, officer, we're gonna need backup. Jeez, he cut the end of the penis off, oh my God! I love going to weird church. The weirder the better for me, you know what I mean? I love the closer it gets to the corn, that's when I like it. Yeah, and Kentucky's a beautiful state for weird ass shit. Yeah, I went to a snake handling church in Kentucky. Yeah. Have you ever been? You have to go. Oh, I'm not kidding. Go. Take her. Yeah, it is amazing. You know what I'm talking about, that road. Snake handlers. It's Pentecostal, right? And it's not northern. There is northern Pentecostal, but it ain't the same. Southern Pentecostal, that's where, you know what I mean? That's where that weird shit still happens. You know, you get home from a Southern Pentecostal church, you're like, I got blood on my good hat. What the hell? You know, that weird, speaking in tongues. Have you all ever seen that live, speaking in tongues? It's phenomenal. Yeah, isn't it? It's amazing. Somebody just stands up and goes, and I'm the only one going, fucking look at that guy, look at that guy, look at that guy, look at that guy, look at that guy. Everyone else is like, how can you not look at that? That man had an epileptic seizure right here in the church. And everyone is like, it's just Ricky. Oh, one time at a Southern Pentecostal church, this is one of my favorite things I've ever seen. This woman, she got hit with a spurt, right? And just, the spurt, that's what she was. She was not hit. I did not mispronounce that word, okay? She was not hit with the spirit. That is not, you get hit with the spirit and you think, you know what? I think I'm gonna volunteer at the homeless shelter. I think that would do good for me and my community. I think I'd feel, you get hit with the spirit, that's when you shake like a son of a bitch. That's the spirit grabbing you. Right? And she's 2 pews in front of me, and she just started going, and she began to fall backwards, and the preacher ran over, grabbed her, and goes, out, Satan. He put his mouth on her nose, and he sucked. I'm standing like, that is better than Harry Potter. My God, it's art. What is the difference between this and the Metropolitan Museum of Art? What's the difference? We made it all up. Baby heads fucking sucking Satan out. He sucked Satan out of her nose. He neti potted the shit out of Satan. Tell me that ain't art. That's human imagination making shit up. God, it's beautiful. Snake Church, you gotta go. Let's go right now. Look how excited I am. Take her to Snake Church. Yeah, do it. It's amazing. Oh my God. Snake handlers believe, listen up, they believe that if you have Jesus in your heart, then he will protect you from venomous snakes. They can bite you all they want, he will protect you. And they are wrong. Snake handlers die all the time. And it's beautiful, because the people are like, oh, there's a dead one. No facts are getting through at all. It's like they have Rain-X on their forehead that's just, you know, I don't want any knowledge to come in. It's so gorgeous. I'm at Snake Church. I went for one reason. That's because I found the address. God. So beautiful. Preacher comes out and goes, you know what I'm going to say. You know what I'm going to say. You know what I'm going to say. And I'm standing there going, no, I don't. But I can't wait. And then all of a sudden he just goes, devil gonna get you. That's what he yelled, devil gonna get you. And I don't know why, but my first thought, I thought, oh, that's the greatest name for a craft beer I've ever heard in my life. Devil gonna get, so beautiful. And he just keeps screaming it over, devil gonna get you, devil. There's a kid this tall playing a tambourine. And I'm just like, we are a chainsaw away from a horror movie. Snake Church, the entire time I was there, I just kept thinking, I can't believe this is free. There's no drink minimum. People are paying 30 grand to see Taylor Swift. I ain't got nothing against Taylor. If you like her, that's great, but she ain't as good as Snake Church, I'll tell you that right now. Nothing is as good as Snake Church. The baby head comes real close. Snake Church, I was just, I called my wife, swear to God, I called her and I said, I know where we're gonna renew our vows. Let's find out how much she really loves me. Yeah, I would talk to the preacher, you know, wouldn't you? Wouldn't you want to? I wanted to talk to him so bad. So I waited until, you know, the show was over, right? Service, sorry. But a good service should be a show, right? That's what I don't like about, like, you know, mainstream churches or big city or whatever. They've stripped away all the weirdness. You know what I mean? There ain't no banjos, no blood. Right? Big city churches, it's just stand up, sit down, give me money, don't touch your wiener. You know what I mean? You got to bring it. You want a crowd, you got to bring it. Dance. You know what I mean? Yeah, I just read this. The Catholic, their numbers are down. Attendance at Catholic churches, yeah, their numbers are down. At the same time, they are actually distancing themselves. That's the quote they use, distancing themselves from exorcisms. I see a solution. You want to fill the joint? Fucking exorcisms. Tell me you all wouldn't go. There's 50 of them. Wouldn't we all go? Hell yeah. If I told you there's a Catholic church right down the road, someone's head spins around and then vomits out, you know, and there's like, yeah, you know, and then you go have lunch. So I wait for everyone to leave Snake Church, right? I don't want to be rude. Everyone's leaving that's still alive, you know what I mean? Like, they all leave, and I go up to the preacher, and I said, hi, my name's Stewart. I've never been here. Phenomenal. I got no notes. None. It's a perfect 5-star on Yelp. It's freaking amazing. And I'm talking to him, really cool guy, you know what I mean? And he's cleaning up, and we're just he's picking up, you know, blood and snakes and shit, you know. And then at some point I said to him, how old are you? Because I knew he was young, right? I said, how old are you? And he said, I'm 28. And I said, how do you become? Yeah, that's what I thought. Like, I don't even imagine being a preacher at 28 years old, much less a snake church preacher. You know? So I said, how the hell did you get the job? Snake church preacher, 28? And he goes, well, my dad died from a snake bite. What do you say? You're standing face to face with a fellow human being. He just said that to you. What's your response? Here's what I said. I went, oh, I'm real sorry that your dad didn't have Jesus in his heart. Is that rude? Some of you are looking at me like that's rude. That's not rude. I respected his belief system. That's not mine. I don't believe this stupid shit, but he does. I will fight you over this. That's me taking my hat off to his belief system, right? It had to occur to him, didn't it? Now I'm just mad. Do you know what I mean? Imagine believing something so much so. He believes that Jesus will protect you from venomous snakes. He believes it so much so that he's willing to spend his life going around and telling other people about it, and they should do it too. That's how much he believes, right? If you have Jesus, you will be protected, and then the hospital calls. Is there a part of his brain that went, fuck? There's only 2 options. What was I supposed to say to him? You made all this shit up? I get in trouble. I don't know. I was trying to be nice. You know, I went to a mainstream Baptist church in Louisville, right? Goes to the building. That's the reason. I got to be honest, because I don't really like the stand up, sit down, you know, give me money, don't touch your wiener. You know what I mean? But this building is phenomenal. I've driven past it 15 times in my life, and it's the kind of building where your head actually turns to look at it, because our ancestors designed it and built it, you know. This place built in 1855, still standing, you know. Taco Bell's gonna knock over tomorrow. Right, there's a high wind tonight. It ain't gonna make it. Right, I mean, we can do shit that lasts for a very long time. And so anyway, I go to this church, huge sanctuary, big, huge room, 8 people. 8, there are more than that in the front row. You know what I mean? 8 people, and every one of us are bored. Every single one of us. It wasn't just me. The dude sitting next to me turned his hearing aid off 5 minutes after he sat there. I swear to you, I heard a click, and I went, what? He goes, hey. I mean, his head was literally back during the whole thing. You know, they're just ignoring him like it's not going on. The woman next to me is making out a grocery list. On the church bulletin, she's rating apples and, you know what I mean? What the hell? Why'd you even come? That's what I'm thinking. Why did you just stay home if you don't want to be, you know? It doesn't make any sense. So anyway, after that show, I went up and I talked to the preacher. I said, hey, I've never been here. This is a phenomenal building. And I just thought I want to come inside. And do you know when it was built? And we start talking. He's into architecture too. So we start chatting. He took me up into rooms that no one gets to go in, you know? Super cool, right? About an hour, we're just chatting about it, you know? And then he said to me, he took me off guard. He goes, can I ask you a question? I said, sure, I don't care. And he goes, why did you come? You know, I can't get people to come, and you came. Why? What made you want to come? And I said, well, I don't want to offend you, you know? So let's talk about something else. And then he goes, no, you're not going to offend me. Just tell me, because I don't know how to get people to come in. And I said, I came because this is art. That's the reason I came. This is human imagination. Human beings make shit up. That's what we do as a species. I've never met a human being that isn't an artist. Not one. Look at us in this room, the choices you made, what you want to wear, how you feel. Do you want short hair, long hair? You know, all these are artistic choices. We all make shit up. That's what this species does. They call me the wolf. That's what we do as a species. So I tell the preacher this, and then he was kind of staring at me, you know what I mean, like, right? And I went, oh, I've offended you. I have no interest in offending you or changing your mind, nothing. I don't want to do that. And he goes, I'm not offended. I don't agree with you. You're not offensive. You're just weird. And then he said to me, I swear to God, he goes, hey, I want to talk more. Can I take you to lunch? And I went, now you're talking. Yes, if you're not going to pay taxes, take us all to Subway. Right? Just a once a month meatball sub and we're even. Right? Yeah. So I said, yes, of course, I would love to go to lunch with you. Let's go. And he said, great, Crackle Barrel? And I said, well, you know, you're Baptist, so sure. And we're sitting in the barrel, me and this dude, or I don't know him, and he's breaking my heart. Swear to God, I about teared up. He's talking to me. He said, this is my passion, and I don't know how to do it. I can't even get them in the door. And the ones I do get in the door, they're bored. I can hear them snoring. I see people on their phones. They're trying to hide it, but I can see the reflection in their glasses. I don't know how to do that, you know, and I'm sitting there in the barrel like, gee, you know, that's got to be rough, right? So then I had a great idea. I said, oh, listen, man, you ever bring out venomous snakes? Because that place was packed. I'm not that place, you know, it's standing room only at Snake Church. Yeah, there's a couple of dead ones. The rest of us were standing. You know what he said to me? It's the weirdest thing. He goes, what? Snakes? That's crazy. That's what he said. I went, really? That's where you're going to draw the line. I think you missed some shit. Do you know what I mean? Last time I was at Catholic church, a man with a 3-foot hat. Think about it. He's a hat this tall. He needs a back brace to wear it. You know what I mean? The guy with a hat that tall rubbed the top of my head like this while I ate a cracker that, according to them, is the literal flesh of Jesus Christ. I think you can bring out some snakes. Bring a hippopotamus. I don't give a shit. Do you all agree with that? Human beings make shit up? Yeah, I think it's accurate, right? All of us, we make shit up, and we will believe anything. There's nothing that a human being won't believe. You know what I mean? Not talking about us. We're different. Talking about those morons out there. I'm absolutely convinced. That's probably the biggest thing that I've solidified in my brain, you know what I mean? That I actually learned. I didn't just read it and believe it. Like, I actually went through it in the last 15 years of this country. There is nothing that one of us cannot just make up, not connected to any facts, any kind of common sense. It's just pure bullshit. You know what I mean? There's nothing that we cannot make up that another human being in this country won't go, that's true. I ain't shitting you, man. I Googled the shit. That's truer than hell, man. You know what I mean? We could, it doesn't matter what, we could all stay after the show, you know what I mean? And just make shit up. All of us just put ideas and just make up bullshit. You know what I mean? And post it tonight on social media. Tomorrow we'd have 100 followers, right? You know what I mean? That's the way it works now. It doesn't matter how insane it is. Facts don't get through the Rain-X. You know what I mean? It doesn't matter how insane it is. We could say tonight on social media, we could say the aliens have finally descended and they chose wisely. Dayton, Kentucky. They were looking around. They've been eyeballing us for a few hundred years. And they were like, Dayton, Kentucky, that's the G spot. Right? And of all the options in Dayton, Kentucky, the Commonwealth Sanctuary, they descended. They thought it was a library. I'm making shit up. So we're gonna post this, right? Stick with me. So the aliens descended, right? And they were like, citizens, we are here to teach you the key to evolution. If you want to evolve as a species, remember, on the day of the purple, each pouch must be fruitful. And then the aliens, they just disappeared. Like dandruff on a roller coaster, just gone. And since we're here and we're free thinkers and we're open-minded, no matter what our beliefs are, we realize that other people have other beliefs and we may be wrong on ours. We decided, well, let's get together and let's translate. And we argued it out and we came to a consensus. What they meant by that sentence, that on the day of the purple, each pouch fruitful. What they meant by that, the day of the purple, that's Thursday. Doesn't Thursday kind of feel purplish to you anyway? Right? And it's got a P in it, you know what I mean? So. And fruitful, I mean pineapple. That's the fullest of the fruits. Fruitful, that's a pineapple's that's an investment in fruit, right? You know, you buy like a kiwi and it rots and you're like, oh, you buy a pineapple, eat that son of a bitch because that's $11. You know what I mean? So that's your fruitful, and the pouch is obvious. It's the human ass. So tonight we'll post on social media, if you want to evolve, every Thursday put a pineapple in your ass. By tomorrow, absolutely people would do it. Price of pineapple would triple, I guarantee you. And there would be no questioning, no critical thinking, no like, why Thursday? They don't have a P in it, what the hell? Do you know what I mean? No one would go, I ain't putting a pineapple in my ass on a work day. Fuck that, it's not happening. What? This is stupid, you know what I mean? And a pineapple, I mean, come on, that's your big boy. You know, and that's pointy on all ends. There's no, I ain't putting, you know, there's no. I will do 2 grapes seedless on Saturday. And you know what I mean? If we posted it tonight, there'd be no thinking. It would just be follow, eggplant. You know what I mean? It would just be... The Rain-X all over the thing, you know what I mean? Just, and time out, by the way. I was debating whether I should do this bit, so you guys think I should, let's just do it, right? It's one of my favorite, definitely one of my favorite things about our society right now is these names that these, like I'm 53 years old, okay? So I'm on the back end. Yeah, right? The end's not, you know what I mean? Yeah, but I can hear it coming. Yeah, you know what I mean? I'm at that age where I can't see the train yet, but I can hear that son of a bitch. Right? Yeah, so it's kind of interesting to observe the culture, you know what I mean? But anyway, like these names, like, follower, that's just, that's bullseye, you know what I mean? That's just almost admitting, isn't it? You know what I'm saying? Like influencer, oh my God. I know an influencer who killed 900 followers in the jungle. Flavor Aid all over their lips. You know what I mean? These titles just seem creepy to me. And content creator, holy shit, that's just a metal bucket with a turnip in it, is what that shit is. It sounds like a factory. Content creator. Is any of it any good? Content creator. Is any of it helping humanity? Content create. Just, you know what I mean? It's just scary. They're so accurate because human beings usually name things with a flair and a flourish. You know what I mean? Barista. Right? You know, they have a little, we make shit up. That's what we do. And we make up names that are just, a taxidermist. I'm not a guy that fucks with dead animals. I'm a taxidermist. Do you know what I mean? Look at all the names, and all of a sudden now we're changing to these cold, dead, accurate names. I tell you go to England right now, walk past George Orwell's grave, there he's giggling. He's turning out to be pretty damn accurate. That's the reason I didn't know if I should do this bit, because that joke no one likes. Yeah. One person. In art, they say if you can reach just one. Not enough people read. But is it my responsibility to tell jokes that you get? Shit, did we agree upon that? Because I missed that meeting, you know what I mean? And how hard would that be, right? When you were coming in the door, I said, wait a minute, I have 411 questions. Orwell, mean anything? If you did that, if a comedian just did jokes the audience got, you know what I mean? Every one of us would just be dressed as a clown taking a shit on the stage. Right? And everyone would get it, and then we would go, good night. But it is an interesting question. Is it my responsibility? You know what I mean? Or maybe you fuckers should do some work. Should Vermont stop reading because Arkansas exists? You all agree with me that we will believe anything, human beings? Yes. Yeah. So think about that back to back, those two statements. We make shit up, and we will believe anything. I don't know how to write code, but I see a glitch. We are our problem. We make it up and believe it. Same animal that made up witches believes in witches. I mean, that's like making a scarecrow and going, ah, and running away. You can't believe, you know how we operate. You know what I mean? Don't ever trust us, ever. We make shit up. That's the reason we invented science, to try to eliminate us. That's what science is. Try to eliminate any human activity because we know we're gonna fucking make shit up. You know what I mean? We believe our own lies. Holy shit, it's so beautiful. We should not live any longer. It's gorgeous. A magician that actually believes in magic. That's a dangerous moron. We need more consciousness or less. But this amount ain't working. It's just not. We're right in that spot. Do you know what I mean? We're right there. That shit ain't good right here. You know, a little more, a little less, we'd be all right. I vote for less, you know. I think it'd be more fun to have a little less consciousness. There'd be more naked people in Big Lots, you know. Right? Like right now, we average one naked person per store per day in the country. Right? Or maybe that's just when I go in. I see a deal, I get naked. What do you want? Yeah. I love it. Maybe my favorite thing human beings do, you know, as a group, I love it when we make some shit up to kill some shit we already made up. Do you know what I mean? Like witches. When I was 8, I'm from Kentucky, Campbellsville, Kentucky. It's where I was born and raised, right? Yeah, I learned this in Kentucky when I was 8 years old, okay? My uncle set me down. I was 8 years old, and he goes, and I'm gonna, you know, tell you exactly. This is a quote. He goes, "Hey, boy, sit down. I'm gonna teach you some shit." Even at 8, I was like, I don't think you are. I got me one of them gut feelings. Yeah, but this is what he told me, and I encourage you to Google this. Next time you're sitting on the potty, this is a good thing to Google, right? Because we've done it since the beginning, since we got here in this country. Our founders did this shit. Here's how you kill a witch. You need a witch jug, okay? And everyone in this room knows what a witch jug is. You just don't know that you know. Remember Bugs Bunny cartoons? When the hillbilly would come out with the overalls and the big long beard dancing, and he had the moonshine jug with the XXX on it, right? Okay, that's a moonshine jug, okay? You can buy it in junk shops around here, okay? You take a moonshine jug, you carve a bearded man into the spout of a moonshine jug, and it magically turns it into a witch-killing jug. Get you a moonshine jug, carve some bearded right there in the spout, and then everyone that lives in your dwelling has to cut off some hair, put that down in there, okay? You need a lock of hair from everybody in there, get that down. Then you need a heart, okay? Burlap, construction, but whatever you got, cut out a heart and shove that down in there with a hell. Then you need nails, barn nails, 2-penny, whatever you got. Shitload of nails, just cram a bunch of nails. Then everyone that lives with you has to urinate in the witch jug. Just pass it around on a Thursday purple and fill it up. Just fill it up with urine, right? Put a cork on her, and then however people enter your home, front door, side door, carport, however people are getting in, you want that witch jug right there, okay? Now, here's the way they die. A witch is looking for souls to kill. I'm gonna get them. I'm gonna get them. Devil gonna get you, I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna get what? I smell a heart, I smell a heart, and for some reason I don't smell any nails. I smell a heart. There it is. It's in this stupid jug with a dumbass bearded guy. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it. And then she goes in for the heart, and then she gets stabbed with a nail. So, bitch, they got me. Devil gonna get me. And fucking the witch is just getting stabbed like some bitch with the nails, and then she drowns in the urine. Google it. If any of you all have a witch infestation, that's what you need. Or you could just quit believing in witches. For some odd scientific reason, as soon as you stop believing, they're all dead. No one can figure it out. You know why vampires can't see their own reflection in a mirror? Because they're not fucking real! Human beings make shit up, and we will believe anything. So I'm standing in line at Cracker Barrel with a Baptist preacher. All of a sudden, a ruckus broke out behind us. Yeah, I know, I agree with you. Look, you got that look on your face. You're like, really? A ruckus? And I agree. When I heard it, I'm at the podium, right? We've all been to the barrel. I'm standing there, right? Me and the preacher chatting. And all of a sudden, in the gift shop, I hear this noise, crazy-ass noise. My first thought was the same as yours. I thought, that can't be a ruckus. Ruckuses are rare. Whatever this is, it's got to be a disturbance. So I turned to look and I was like, well, shit hell. That's a ruckus. Second ruckus I've ever seen in my life. Two women. I later learned one is the mother, one is the daughter. I didn't know it at the time. I didn't know it till the cops got there. You know what I mean? Right. One's the mother, one's the daughter. Daughter's about 35. That's a guess. Mother's about 49, something like that. I don't know. So, you all doing math? Are you good? Okay. Right. Now, the daughter, I turned around to watch this thing because they're yelling at each other. And the daughter said very loudly in the barrel, she goes, Shania Twain is the greatest human being that ever lived. They're over there near the pre-worn wooden meme area. You know what I'm talking about? Live, laugh, love. Are you with me? Cracker Barrel's got the made in China pre-worn wooden memes. It's wine o'clock somewhere. 1995, limit 2. And that's what she yelled. I looked at her, she over there near the memes. She said, Shania Twain, greatest human being that ever lived, right? I said nothing. I heard it. I thought a lot of shit. I did. My brain was just firing off. Every single thing I thought was rude as shit. Right? But I didn't feel like getting in a fight, you know, so I didn't, you know what I mean? But Shania, I ain't got nothing against Shania Twain. Nothing at all. But greatest human being ever? Shania's not even the best Twain. But I said nothing. I kept my mouth. I bit a hole in my cheek, but I said nothing. You know what I mean? But the preacher leaned into me and goes, what the fuck? Now the mother, listen to the mother. She heard that Shania Twain, greatest human being ever. She turned around and goes, that's blasphemy. That's what she said. It made me so happy. I love it when someone accuses someone of blasphemy. You know, there's something I love about it, right? Plus, I love this woman. You ever seen a total stranger in public and you just felt a connection? You just felt like, I like this person. I think I know this. You ever felt that? I just, you know, non-sexual, you're just like, oh. The minute I looked at this woman, I wanted to give her a big, huge hug. You know what I mean? Non-sexual hug. I wanted to, because I knew the second I looked at her, this woman has 5 kids and a piece of shit husband. Yeah, because she had that look in her eye. She's short. I'm short too. I'm 5'5", something like that. She's 4'10". She's this tall. She's a foot and 10 inches away from a Catholic hat. You know what I mean? Right. She's this tall. Stacks of frustration. Okay. The minute I looked at her, I was like, oh my God. You've been trying to keep your family on the train track for a long time and the shit ain't working. You know, I looked at her and I knew for a fact she has an entire drawer full of Tupperware lids and none of them fit these dishes. Because that's the thing, maybe the only thing I know for certain, okay? It matters who you sleep with. It just does, okay? And I've been young, I've been there, and I've been like, it don't matter tonight. We're at the Red Roof Inn in Paducah. We're getting naked in the pool in Paducah, baby. But the truth is, you fucked the wrong human. Next thing you know, none of your lids are gonna fit your dishes. That's what happens to people in life. And then they wake up and they're 50 years old going, because she had that look in her eye, you know what I mean? And I wanted to give her a big, huge hug and lean in and go, it's not gonna get any better. But I love you. God, I wanted to hug, but we can't hug each other. You know that. Yeah. We're scavenger monkeys. It doesn't matter what your bumper sticker says. You know, deep down, we don't trust each other. If a total stranger came at you in Cracker Barrel? I'm so sorry about your husband. Right? You know? All of us would be like, what? What? Because they're going to try to steal your banana. You know they are. There's a monkey brain in here that's like, protect the banana and don't look at their banana. Fucking don't look at their banana. I wanted to hug her. I loved her so much. Plus, I was trying to read her neck tattoo. Anybody else had trouble with that? She's shorter than me. I got a bad angle. She's across the room in the barrel on a Sunday. People are fucking buying shit. Fucking cinnamon candles are flying out the damn door. You know what I mean? Place is crazy, and I'm like this trying to read what the hell. You know, the country's last Zagnut bar display is in between me and her. You know, the first part clearly said Vil, V-I-L, right there, Vil, okay? The middle, empty, space, right there, no tattoo, okay? And then there's some letters, and I thought this has got to be a name, right? It's got to be, but the letters here, D-O-K-L. Yeah, I just stood there like, wow, Dockel? And then eventually I was like, I don't give a shit. She's going to beat her daughter's ass, and I don't want to miss it. I don't want to miss it, trying to figure out her name, you know. What I know is I love Vil Dockel. That's what I know. Old Vil Dockel. Shania Twain, greatest human being to ever live. That's blasphemy. Shut that shit down, Vil Dockel. Yeah, you can't let bullshit just flutter around the barrel. What the fuck? The daughter turns around and goes, what? That's not blasphemy. I didn't say God or pussy. I leaned into the preacher. I said, back up. There's going to be bloodshed. Right? And can I be honest? I wanted it. You know what I mean? There was something in me. I was like, yeah, beat her ass, Vil Dockel. Fucking get her, Vil. Go fucking full Dockel all over her ass. I don't give a shit. Shania Twain's not the greatest human that ever lived, and you are going to fucking learn that today, my friend. You know what I mean? I felt that anger coming up. Yeah. Back up, but I don't want to miss it. You know what I mean? And Vil Dockel, she almost broke my heart. My knees buckled because this is verbally what she did. She went. I mean, people eating in the other room were like, "What the hell's going on? This is the ruckus I was telling you about." It was a groan. It was a grunt. It was from the diet. You know, and then she turned around away from her daughter and started to walk away. And I went, no, you are not going to let your daughter say the G and the P word in Kentucky on a Sunday? What the fuck is going on in this country? This ain't Waffle House. What the fuck is happening? But you don't have 5 kids with a piece of shit husband without knowing how to beat an ass quietly in public. She groaned real, turned around and quietly grabbed a wooden meme that said family equals love and spanked her daughter with it. I mean, tagged her hard. Pop! It almost cut her going out pajamas. And I gotta admit, it was orgasmic to me. When she hit it, I went, yeah! Just like that. And the preacher goes, I hope she's okay. She hit her. I don't give a shit. God, it was a pop. But the daughter, I think she's ready to move out. That's my opinion. She got that attitude, like, I don't need your shit no more. You know what I mean? I'm 35, I got $80. Fuck you, I'm leaving. You know what I mean? She had that attitude. She took an ass beating, tore her damn going out pajamas with a family equals love meme. You know how beautiful that is? Irony-based violence? How rare is that shit? And the daughter grabbed a wooden meme that said, life is a beach. Oh, that's your big boy. That's your panoramic. The life is a beach. It ain't $29.95, limit 1. You know what I mean? Life is a beach. Got the sand super glued to it, right? got the little beach balls painted on it with the tents. She grabbed it like a hockey stick. She took it and walked up to Ville and goes, bam! And hit Ville right there. I went, like that, you know what I mean? Just hit her, that sand scraped the hairs on her chin, you know what I mean? That fucking decorative starfish grabbed her nostril. Damn decorative starfish pulled her whole head. Like that. Kid Rock is what it said. Yeah. No. Turns out Kid Rock folded is Vildockel. I made all that shit up. Yeah. I made it all up. Yeah. And you dumbasses believed it. I don't know. I was in a Red Roof Inn, swear to God, Berea, Kentucky, room 108. If you got a honeymoon coming up or something. I love Berea, right? So I try to stay there when I'm driving through. I was in room 108, you know, and I couldn't go to sleep. We've all been there, right? Where your brain just won't stop. Your brain is just turning and turning. And I kept thinking, I got to drive tomorrow. I got to get some sleep, you know what I mean? And then this thought just popped in my head. I just thought, God, I'd love to see two grown humans beat the shit out of each other with pre-worn wooden memes. I just started writing it. Yeah. When I wrote that joke, Shania's not even the best Twain, I called the front desk. I had to tell somebody. He picked up the phone, he goes, front desk. I said, Shania's not even the best Twain. He goes, what? And I hung up. Making shit up, my opinion, best thing human beings do. The creativity, the imagination, best thing human beings do. Believing it is when we start to get into trouble. Thanks for being here tonight. Thanks for listening to me. Appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you.